This won't take long. Ha! Yeah! Strike!
Let's go!
Ha! Flare shot! Ha! Strike! There!
No!
Thunderbringer! Not looking good.
Let's go!
I failed everyone. Sorry about that. Now!
Let's go!
Flare shot! Yeah! Okay! Die! Radio arc! Throw him down! Die! Die! Flash! Burn! Burst! Fall! Flash! Fall! How unpleasant! Now! Draw! Slice! Fall! Burst! Mow him down! Burn! Break! Mow him down! Fall! Slice! Bang! Victory is ours!
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Draw! Demon Bang! Freeze! Aqua Break! You don't live to regret
Come
this!
to me.
Slice! Fall! Prepare yourself! Dance like the damned! Instant balls! Bloodshot! Freeze!
Let's go!
Now! Draw! Mow him down! Battle! Flash! Come forth! Radio arc! Strike! Not yet! Okay! Slash! Die! Just die! You waste my time! We won't fail!
Stay sharp, even against
Draw!
sharp.
Die! Whirlwind flash! Gotcha! Fall! Gotcha! Die!
Imbue the light of life.
Bloodshot! Draw! You can do better. Strike! Not yet! Draw! Ready on! Bloodshot! Fall! Mow him down! Aqua bullet!
That weapon of yours is quite distinctive.
It's a Stratton military secret. It sure gets cold inside these caves.
This isn't a cave. It's a tunnel through the mountains built by the Fendelian government.
Humans built this? That's incredible.
Yes, and ever since its completion, Fendel has pestered Windor with incessant incursions.
If it wasn't for this, Dad might still be alive.
With Fendel free to torment Windor as it pleases, there can be no peace or joy for Lant.
Peace or joy. Those words sound odd after seeing the people of Velanik. Are we the victims here? Or are they?
And if Fendel is the greater victim, what do you plan to do about it?
I don't know, but someday we may have to come up with an answer.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
What's happening?
First aid!
Demon Fang! Break!
First aid!
Break! What?
I failed everyone.
Light of life.
Sorry about that.
Fall! Die!
I failed everyone.
I can help. Rejuvenate.
Sorry about that.
I won't be
Healing light, I call upon thee.
Yeah!
Heal.
Draw!
Imbue
Bloodshot!
the light of life.
Not yet! Draw! Break! Slice! Fall! Flare shot! Flare shot!
We must always give it our best. That wasn't it, was it?
Stay sharp, even against chumps.
Not looking good! Thunderbringer! Slash! Die!
Failed everyone.
Slice! Flare shot!
Imbue the light of life. First aid.
Sorry about that. I failed everyone. Sorry about that.
Okay!
Well,
Healing light, I call upon thee. Heal. Shine.
Die!
Heal.
not looking good.
Draw! Gotcha! Yeah, die!
First aid.
Mow him down! Gotcha!
Healing light, I call upon thee.
Everyone. Sorry
Advil.
about that.
Shine.
Okay, it's over! Rip to pieces! Stampede strike!
Healing light, I call upon
Roar!
thee.
Okay, die! Slash!
Pulled it off, somehow.
That's gotta be it. The research.
And what are we muttering about? Something to do with this frozen tree, perhaps? That is no answer. Now speak. What are you trying to hide from me?
Huh? Oh, nothing at all. I'm just wondering what's up with the Valkanus.
What's up?
The Valkanus is near Zavhert, yeah? So I'm just worried about what kind of research they're conducting.
Do you think that it's possible that the military might be using the Elith from the Valkanus?
If Fendel is thinking along those lines, it falls to us to stop them. And then we can dispense with that other menace to the Valkanus as well.
I wonder if Richard will be there. I don't anticipate a challenge.
Everyone.
Imbue the light of life.
Can't be happening!
I beseech of you the gift of rebirth. Life take form and praise thy boon. Rejuvenate.
Sorry about
Imbue
that.
the light of life.
Gotcha!
I beseech of you the gift of
Right into next week.
I've traveled back in time from next week. Please stop throwing monsters at us. I don't anticipate a challenge.
Let's begin. Calamity Rondo!
Myself again. Okay. Fall! Mow down! Gotcha! Mow down! Gotcha! Die! Burn! Fall!
Light, I call upon thee.
Aqua bullet! Pretty alive! Fall! Baby bang! Fall!
I'll keep on getting stronger. This won't take long.
Ha! Now! Draw! Roll down! Die! Aqua bullet!
plenty of room for improvement, but we can let it slide.
This won't take long.
Imbue the light of life. First aid.
Oh, could I?
Shine.
Not looking good. Okay.
Heal. Healing light.
Freeze!
Heal.
Freeze! Slash!
Healing light. I call upon
You won't live till even that it's over! Rip to pieces! Stampede strike!
Imbue the light of life. Healing light.
Let's begin! Calamity Rondo!
Shine.
Die! Next! Slash! Mow him down!
Each of you the gift of
Freeze.
rebirth. Light invisible and grant thy boon.
Die!
I won't disgrace myself again.
Okay! Die! Mow him down!
Imbue the light of life.
Fall!
What's our motto?
Never give up!
Remember your training.
Ha! Yeah! Okay! Fall! How could I? Die! You don't live to repent! Die! Happening! Not yet! Ha!
Take this!
Yeah! Okay! Freeze! Fall! Mow down! Die!
I won't disgrace myself again.
Okay! Die! Mow down! Not looking good! Freeze! Fall! Gotcha! I failed everyone. Sorry about that. Can't we have to die? Mow down! Preach it.
Imbue the light
Failed
of
everyone.
Shine! Heal! Imbue the light of life. First aid! I beseech of you the gift of rebirth. I can help!
Here.
Thank you! I beseech of you the gift of rebirth. Light take form and grant thy boon. Rejuvenate!
Sorry about that.
Healing light, I call upon thee!
Pulled it off, somehow.
I can't
I
lose.
beseech of you the gift of rebirth.
Okay. Fall. Flash. Freeze. Die.
I beseech
You won't live to regret this. Dinner bag. Die. Freeze. Fall. Die. Mow down.
I won't disgrace
Freeze.
I call upon thee!
Failed everyone. Shocking light. This can't be happening.
I beseech of you the gift of... Fine! Imbue the light of life. First aid! I can help! I beseech... Imbue the light of life. First I can help.
That wasn't pretty.
How long can it keep snowing like this? I'm freezing here.
Hey, Sophie, how about you and me cuddle up?
You seem in high spirits.
I don't mind the cold so much.
But you've been making a big deal about how cold you are ever since we got to Fendel.
I have?
Okay, I get it. You just wanted to touch her. Go ahead, Sophie. You can tell Pascal to shove off. Sophie?
Oh, yes. Shove off, Pascal.
You okay? You've been acting strange ever since we saw Richard again.
That's not true. I'm okay.
This ship will take us to Zavhert.
You seem to know a lot about this country.
Is that a problem?
No, not a problem. It's just interesting.
The captain's crazy old. He probably knows about everything by now.
Tactful as always, Pascal.
Don't change the subject.
I'm not. I'm only like 22, and so I thought that Gramps here might be all kapow, and then...
I didn't mean the subject of your age.
Don't fight.
Sorry about that, Pascal.
Oh, no worries. Doesn't bother me. I have no memories of my past. All I can remember is being with Asbel and the others when we were children. They say I died protecting them. What does it mean to die? And why does it scare me? Everything is so cloudy, so dark. I want to remember, but I'm afraid. Will I die again someday? And then meet everyone again like I did this time?
I refuse to trust people I know nothing about.
Come on, Hubert. You still doubt them?
Ha! If anything, my doubts have grown more urgent. Those two are hiding something. Mark my words.
You dislike people you know nothing about?
Well, yes, I suppose I do.
So you don't like me?
Huh?
I don't know anything about myself. Does that mean you dislike me?
No, it's not. You're not hiding things from us, Sophie. You just can't remember. It's different from what they're doing.
So it's okay to not know if it's because the person forgot?
Well, yes, I suppose so.
Sophie, where's all this coming from?
Nowhere. It's nothing.
So this is Fendel's capital, huh?
The fog sure is thick here.
Steam is the main source of power in Zafford. The fog you see comes from their machines.
You sure studied up on this place.
It's common sense to know about your potential enemies.
Is Strata planning to war with Fendel?
That possibility has been under some consideration.
But that would leave Launch caught in the middle.
We can discuss such matters later. We should go before the guards become suspicious.
Right. Keep your eyes peeled for anyone who might be able to help us.
Hold it!
You're not from Fendel. Who are you?
Damn.
Step aside. I'll take care of this. We've just returned from a mission in Windor.
Windor? What kind of an idiot do you take me for?
My name is Malik Caesar. I have my credentials right here.
Well, this all seems to be in order.
I trust this clears up our little misunderstanding. Now, with your leave, we must report to Chancellor Eigen.
You're meeting with the Chancellor?
Yes, and I would hate to inform him that you were the reason we were delayed.
Please, no! I'm sorry. Come on, men, let's get out of here!
Frankly, I'm surprised they fell for that.
How in the world did you get Fendolian military credentials?
I had them prepared some time ago, just in case.
You had them prepared, huh?
Let's hurry up. There's no telling when they might catch on.
Wow, Zavhert is like a whole town full of pipes. I can't imagine what it must have taken to construct all of this.
Stop that, Sheria. A person could really get hurt if they fell from this height.
Oh, you're worried about me? Oh, look at all the shiny little coins at the bottom.
You see? I knew she'd end up copying you.
I should have known that was the reason.
Huh?
It's difficult for me to believe Strata and Fendel are on the verge of war.
So, what will happen if there's a war? Is everyone going to die?
We won't let that happen. Asbel won't, I won't, even Hubert won't.
But whenever I think about dying, I get scared. It's like my whole chest tightens.
What? I wonder if that's a part of her remembering the time she protected us. Come here, Sophie. I'm sure you just had a bad dream. There's nothing for you to worry about. We're here for you, no matter what happens, okay? It's our turn to make sure you're out of harm's way.
Sharia?
We've already gone through so much. I don't want anyone to have to suffer again.
I see. That's a great point.
Well, it was fairly obvious.
What's going on?
We're checking out Asbel. Doesn't he seem a little strange to you?
Maybe.
Guess I should just ask him. Hey, Asbel!
Hmm?
Listen, you've been acting all distant lately. Did something happen?
Well, Pascal,
Yeah?
the truth is, it's surprise!
Huh? What?
Happy birthday!
Pascal? Oh my gosh! What? You guys are the best! Something like that?
Something like what? It sounds like Fendel really is conducting experiments on their Valkanus. But we still don't know where it is.
I'm still surprised the Amarcians are apparently helping them.
Me too. I thought they were all extinct.
Man, this is bad. This is really, really bad.
What are you getting so worked up about?
See, Fendel's Valkanus is kind of wonky, so it's really hard to extract Eleth from it. It's also really dangerous to extract Eleth from it. And if this little experiment of theirs fails, boom.
What do you mean, boom?
I mean, boom! Like the entire country of Fendel being wiped off the map! That kind of boom! Remember that crater we saw on the way here? That was when a Creus about this big decided to explode. Tiny Creus, huge crater. Now, think about what would happen if the entire Valkanus exploded.
How do you know all this, Pascal?
Because I made the crater. That's why I know this is bad. I'm pretty sure they're using my research for their Valkanus experiment. I knew it as soon as I saw those soldiers' weapons at Warrior's Roost. The principles are totally based on my work.
But wait, I thought they were using Amarcian technology.
Yeah, they are. I'm an Amarcian.
What?
Oh, did I not tell you that? I could have sworn I mentioned it at some point. Yeah, so, hey, I have an idea. Let's go visit the Amarcian Enclave. There's gotta be something useful there. We might even learn where the Valkanus is.
Is it nearby?
Well, it's not super nearby, but, you know, it's in Fendel.
Huh. Well, I suppose it can't hurt.
Hold on. Why have you been keeping your Amarcian origins a secret? What is it you don't want us to know?
Huh? I didn't tell you because you didn't ask.
And you, that little show you put on earlier was far too convincing. Perhaps there is more truth there than you would care to have us know.
Hubert, stop it.
Oh, right. I suppose you don't find this suspicious in the least.
It's all right, Asbel. Your brother is correct. I am originally from Fendel. However, this is the first time I've been back in over 20 years.
I knew it. You still want to travel with them after all this? Malik lied about his origins, and Pascal thinks we need to ask if she's a member of an extinct race. I suppose lies and deception just come naturally to these people. I'm sorry, Asbel, but I cannot abide allies who engage in deceit. I will go no further with them at my side.
Hubert, wait.
There they are! Malik Caesar has been dead for years! Now identify yourself!
Interesting. So that's how the records show me.
I am hereby placing you and your companions under arrest!
Uh-oh. Time to hit the road, guys.
I expect the best from everyone. Yeah! Okay, mow him down! Ready alert! Freeze! Freeze! Fall!
Let's go!
Die! Fall!
Better, but you've still got a ways to go.
There, you see, Hubert?
He's talking to you.
That was directed at the both of you. Focus, this'll be tight.
Bloodshot! Ready alert! Unpleasant. Yeah! You won't take it! Mow him down! Burst! Ready alert! Bloodshot!
No one can stand before my blade!
I expect the best from everyone. Okay. Aha! Bloodshot! Bloodshot! Gotcha! Mow him down! Tiger Blade! Bloodshot! Strike! Roar! Strike! Flare shot! You can do better.
No one can stand before my blade! Okay, we should be safe here.
What do we do now?
Are you sure you don't want to go to the Amarcian Enclave? We're pretty much headed in that direction already anyway. It's a little cold, but it's still super nice. Come on!
Oh, stop! Let go of me!
This won't take long.
Ha! Yeah! Be gone! Strike! Can't be had! Okay! Mow him down! Slash! Die! Freeze! Strike! Not yet! Take this! Draw! Fall! Die!
What? I failed everyone.
I won't disgrace myself again.
Forgive me.
Sorry about that.
Okay! Freeze! Fall!
I failed everyone. Sorry about that.
Okay! Fall! Slash! Fall! Freeze! You won't not yet! Draw! Freeze! Gotcha!
I won't disgrace myself again.
I failed everyone.
Take this!
First
shot! Antidote!
Rejuvenate!
Sorry about that.
Go!
Great job! You performed reasonably as well.
I don't anticipate a challenge.
Okay! Freeze! Now! Fall! Slice! Bloodshot! Freeze! Fall! Down! Gotcha!
Each of you the gift of...
Yeah! Be gone! Yeah! Okay! You won't live to regret. Slash! Freeze! Die! Freeze!
Healing light, I call upon
Freeze! Yeah, gotcha! Demon Fang!
I failed everyone. Sorry about that.
Shine!
I failed everyone. Sorry about that.
Take this! Take Healing this! Light, I call upon thee!
Okay! Not looking good.
Take this! I beseech of
Okay!
you, gift
Mow down!
take this and grant thy boon.
Freeze!
Rejuvenate!
I failed everyone. Sorry about that again.
Okay! Come back! Mow down! Die! Mow down! Flare shot! Die! Radial arc!
Hadn't seen me like that.
Gotcha!
It will take more than that to stand in our way.
Must you inconvenience us so?
Not yet! Aqua bullet! Freeze! Not yet! Aqua bullet!
I failed everyone. Sorry about that.
Okay! Fall!
Healing
Mow
light, I
down!
call upon thee. Take this!
Is trouble.
Fall! Freeze! Fall! Freeze!
I beseech of you the gift of rebirth. Light take form and...
Draw! Freeze!
Healing light, I call upon thee.
Fall! You won't live to regret this!
Shine!
Fall!
Take this!
I failed everyone. I won't
Hubert.
disgrace myself again.
Tiger Blade!
Forgive me.
Shine!
Okay! Break! Mow down! Next! Detonate!
I wish you
Can't
had
be
seen
happening!
me like
I failed everyone.
Light, I call upon thee.
Sorry about that.
Break! Fall! Mow down!
Use the light of life. I can still
waste myself again. Mow him down!
Pulled it off, somehow.
This won't take long. Ha! Yeah! There! Draw! How could I? Gotcha! Fall! 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 Tiger Blade! Dive!
I failed everyone. Sorry about that. I failed everyone.
Let's begin! Calamity Rondo!
Okay, you can do better. Gale Fang! Burn! Demon Fang!
You're strong, Asbel.
Not at all.
You're really coming into your own.
He doesn't agree.
Must you inconvenience us so?
Take this!
Draw! Break! Whoa, not looking good! Okay! Die! Can't be happening! Draw!
Healing word, I call upon you!
Forgive me.
Gotcha!
Take this! Heal!
I
Healer!
won't disgrace
Slow!
myself. Mow him down!
Use a light of life! First aid! Take this! Take this!
Fall! Mow him down! Mow him down! Flare shot!
I wish you hadn't seen.
Mow him down!
Healing word, take
Can't be
this!
happening!
Let's go!
I failed everyone. Sorry about that. Not looking good.
Draw! Mow him down! Fall!
Break!
I failed everyone. Sorry
Asbel,
about that.
this is bad.
Okay!
You won't live to regret this. I failed everyone. Sorry about that.
Let's go! First aid! Healing light! Asbel!
Fall! Freeze! Slash!
Heal!
Mow him down! You won't run!
I can help!
Die!
Pulled it off, somehow.
I admit, I had no idea Amarcians lived on Mount Zavhert.
Captain Malik, what do you think the Amarcian Enclave is like?
Why not ask someone who lived there?
Me? How to explain it? Well, it's a place with lots of folks that are just like me.
I thought she'd go to you for support, Asbel. But it looks like she's turning to her radishes.
Journal entry for the day. It has become apparent that when Pascal doesn't care about something, her long-winded explanations become very brief. This is no time for their dilly-dallying. We need to hurry. Where is everyone? Did they get lost? Damn it. This is precisely why I hate traveling with them. Asbel! Sophie! Sharia! Pascal? Captain Malik? Wait. Did something happen to them? I can't go on like this. I have to find them.
Little bro, where are you?
Pascal? Pascal!
Hey, little bro, don't run off like that.
Yeah.
Yikes! Didn't I tell you it was dangerous to run around on the snow?
Well then, perhaps next time you could mention it sooner. But never mind. What about the others? Did you find any of them?
Find them? Wait a minute. Isn't that my line, little bro?
Huh?
By the time we realized it, you were gone. We've been looking everywhere.
What are you talking about? That makes no sense. I was right in front of you.
Yeah, but you were totally walking in the wrong direction.
I don't think that's true.
Don't sweat it. Everybody gets lost at some point. Now, let's get back to our friends. March!
Must you inconvenience us so? Can't be happening!
Let's go!
Okay!
First aid! Imbue the light of life. First aid!
I won't disgrace myself again.
Freeze! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! You won't live! Freeze!
Imbue.
Take this! Draw! Break! Creature!
Pulled it off, somehow.
This won't take long. First shot! Draw! Forward! Lower down! Ready up! Draw! Flare shot! Brother! Dive! No! Can't be happening! Break! Dive!
I won't disgrace myself again.
Dive! Next! Forward!
Sorry about that.
Okay, mow him down! Splash! It's over! Rip to pieces! Stampede strike!
I failed everyone.
Here. Shine! Imbue the light of life.
Getting serious
First
here.
aid. Let's go! Imbue
Sorry
the light of
about
life. Let's go! I can...
Great work, Captain.
You're not doing so bad there yourself, Asbel.
This won't take long.
Strike! Okay, mow him down! Flare shot! Gotcha! Tiger Blade! You won't miss! Tiger Blade! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Flare shot!
Die! Victory is ours.
Stay sharp, even against chumps.
Okay, mow him down! Can't be happening! Here's not looking good!
Myself again.
Okay, mow him down! Die! Break! Slash! Fall! You did better. Flare shot!
Failed everyone.
Fine.
Sorry about that.
Imbue the light of life.
Getting serious here.
Okay, fall! Gotcha!
Take this!
Demon Fang! Mow him down! Fall! Fall! Break!
Imbue the
Yeah! Die! Mow him down!
I failed everyone.
That wasn't pretty, but a win is a win.
This blizzard's strong.
The wind's so strong. Oh, I got to touch Sophie. I command thee, O wind, blow harder still!
These winds are really picking up. Should we continue?
The Enclave is a short ways ahead. What you think, Captain?
I suggest slow but steady progress to avoid exhaustion. Do you object, Hubert?
No, I have absolutely no objection. Mount Zavhert is the highest mountain in Fendel, after all. Also, I'd just like to say, your judgment has always been prudent. There's no need for us to question it. Please, after you.
I just heard something.
Look!
It's just another stupid animal. No need to panic.
No! Don't turn your back on him, little bro.
Pascal?
Ow! You okay, little bro?
Stand ready. The harsh climate has turned ordinary monsters into rampaging beasts. They'll charge at the slightest opportunity. Here it comes! Focus, this'll be tight.
Healing
Okay.
light, I got it.
Demon Fang! Detonate! Fall! Demon Fang!
Imbue the light of life. I can help.
I failed
I
everyone.
beseech of you the gift of rebirth. Light, take. I can help. Imbue the light of life. I can still move.
We will survive! Draw! Tiger Blade! Dust to dust!
Let's go!
Mow him down! Bloodshot! Die!
Flurry! No!
Fall! Pretty alarm! Slice! Die!
Yeah! Eagle Rise! No!
Slice! Blast off!
Yeah! Flurry!
No! Fall! Demon Fang! Break! Pretty alarm! Slash! Freeze! Fall! Die! Gotcha!
Let's go!
Away! Die! Bloodshot! Blast off! Fall! Freeze!
Ren! No! Let's go!
Draw! You won't mow him down! First shot! Scale fire! Mow him down! Fall! Fall! Demon Fang! Mow him down! Come forth! Burn! Gotcha! First shot! Come forth! Break! Fall! Flare shot! Gotcha! Flare shot!
Healing light, I call
Okay!
upon thee.
Freeze! Die! Enter the void! Shocking light! Die! Flare shot! I failed everyone.
Let's go!
How could I? Can't be
I
happening!
beseech. Each of you the gift of rebirth. Light, take form and grant thy boon. Rejuvenate.
Sorry about that.
Let's go!
First aid. Imbue the light of life. First aid.
Now!
First aid! Flurry! No!
Healing light, I call upon thee.
Let's begin! Calamity Rondo!
I beseech of you the gift of rebirth. Light, take form and grant thy boon. Rejuvenate.
There!
I won't disgrace myself again.
Imbue the light of life. First aid.
Gotcha! Demon Fang! Demon Fang! Not looking good!
Imbue the light of life.
I failed everyone.
I can help. Imbue the light of life. First aid. Healing light. I can still move.
I expect the best from everyone. Ha! Now! Okay! Dive! Fall!
Flurry! Let's go!
Come forth! Aqua Bullet! Dive! Dive! No! Fall! Shot! Cover! Dive!
Eagle dive!
Fall! Fall!
Yeah, flurry! Let's go!
Okay! Freeze! Burn! Freeze! Oh, could I? Oh. Okay! Aqua Bullet! Gotcha! Dive! Oh, could I? Oh.
Heal!
Bloodshot! Flare shot! Okay! Fall! Gotcha! Freeze! Now! Burn! Aha!
Eagle dive! No!
Dive! Burn! Slash! Fall! Dive! Real arc! Fall! Freeze! Fall! Fail! Fall! How could I? Not looking well. Fall! Demon Fang! Break!
Captain!
Fall! Flash! Dive! Shot! Flare shot! Okay! Break! Fall!
First aid!
Aqua Bullet! Dive! Okay! You won't live to... Demon Fang! Shot! Fall! Fall! First dive! Flare shot! Freeze! Gotcha! Next! Gale Fang! Burn! Break!
Eagle dive!
Fall!
Let's begin! Calamity Rondo!
Know your place.
Were they lost?
No, that's not what I meant.
That was a close one.
They're more fierce than I imagined.
Are you all right, Pascal?
Oh, yeah, I'm groovy. He just winged me is all.
After all those things I said to you. Why did you help me?
Whoa, one of our team was in danger. What did you think I'd do?
Our team. You were hurt because of me. I'm sorry, Pascal.
No worries, little bro.
How can you smile after all that? And Captain Malik, you have a right to be angry with me as well.
Even the fiercest warrior can be undone by a single mistake.
I agree.
However, you see your mistakes and own up to them, Hubert. With that maturity, you're unlikely to make the same error in judgment again.
It's like you're teaching me all over again, Captain.
I expected you to be far angrier with me.
I've no need to scold a man who's clearly punishing himself.
Thank you, Captain Malik.
And besides, no one was hurt. We were lucky. But it's over now, right, Pascal?
Right as rain, Captain.
No, that's not acceptable. I owe you a debt, and it must be paid.
Huh. Well, that's kind of weird, but you okay? How's about you carry Mr. Boar back to the Amarcian Enclave for me?
Wait. Carry this? By myself?
What, no good? It's loaded with protein and essential vitamins, so I was hoping to bring it back and share the love.
This boar is really big.
Okay, forget it. In that case... you have to promise to be my friend!
Pascal.
Now come on, we're almost at the Enclave.
This is the Amarcian Enclave? I've never seen anything like it.
I grew up in Fendel, and I never even knew this place existed.
Yeah, we've been helping Fendel here and there for a while, but we have to keep it all shh. Anyway, let's head over to my place first. Come on. My room! It's clean!
You call this clean?
Is this a trash dump?
Sophie!
This is not cool! You don't just go cleaning up people's rooms when they've only been gone for like a second!
When were you last here, Pascal?
I don't know, about 3 years ago?
I'm not sure you can really complain if you've been gone that long.
I knew it! Someone yoinked all my Creus notes!
So someone's been using your research to help Fendel with their experiment.
Yeah, but who? Hey, we should ask the Overseer. She's gotta know something.
The Overseer? Is that your leader?
Yep, she's old. Like super old. She's so old she doesn't even know how old she is. Anyway, enough about that. Let's go see her. Overseer! Overseer! Hey, are you there?
You don't have to shout. We can hear you just fine.
Hey, Poisson! Long time no see!
Pascal, you know it's against the rules to bring outsiders here.
Come on, don't be like that. Is the Overseer here? I gotta ask her some stuff.
The Overseer has long since stopped speaking with others. If you wish to talk to her, you must do so through me.
Okay, sure. It'll be good practice, since you're eventually gonna be the next Overseer. So, can we get into the Archive of Wisdom? The Archive's been around for centuries. It's basically a big hall where we store everything we've ever learned. It's crammed full of totally awesome stuff, and I've been wanting to check it out for a while.
The Overseer says that none but herself may enter the Archive of Wisdom.
Yeah, I know what she's gonna say. I want you to let us in. Jeez, don't be so uptight.
Maybe you're not uptight enough, Pascal.
Poisson, did you know Fendel is running experiments on the Valkanus?
Of course. What of it?
What of it? If we don't put a stop to him ASAP, things are gonna get really bad really fast.
The Overseer and I were informed that everything is proceeding just fine.
Poisson, listen. I'm pretty sure they're using my old research. I stopped working on that research because I couldn't get it to work. Extracting Eleth was doable, but once the output reached a certain rate, things would get all out of control. If they use that on the Valkanus, it's gonna be totally catastrophic.
The Overseer says we have no authority to interfere in such matters.
Okay. Then tell me who's doing the experimenting, and I'll talk to him myself. Heck, it's probably the same person who took my research in the first place.
Your sister is in charge of the project.
Fourier? I should have guessed. So is she here or what?
No, she left some time ago and is currently operating her own laboratory.
No kidding. Well, how's about you tell me where it is and I'll go chat her up?
Did you see a sign on your way out from Zavhert where the road splits in two? If you take the other path from there, you'll find Fourier's laboratory at the end.
Nice. Thanks, Poisson. Sorry, guys, but I gotta run down to that lab and see what's going on.
We'll go as well. It sounds pretty serious. Besides, if this leads to the Valkanus, it will eventually lead us to Richard. It makes sense for everyone.
Aw, thanks, you guys. All right, let's hit the road.
Must you inconvenience us so? Not looking good. Okay.
Imbued
With everyone.
Take this!
I failed everyone.
This is all. Forgive me.
Must you inconvenience us so? Okay. Okay, you won't live to regret this. Okay.
Not bad, don't you think?
I had no idea Fourier's laboratory would be so huge. That's my sister for you.
Pascal, what is she like?
My sis? Well, she's a year older than me and totally smart. She's accomplished all kinds of stuff. I guess she's my idol. I used to run around and copy whatever she did. So anyway, I'm sure she'll understand when we explain what's going on.
Could the Valkanist be inside this laboratory?
That would be awesome, huh? But yeah, I don't know. Right now, we should just try and find Fourier.
We've spent a long time here in Fendel, and yet we're still not any closer to finding the Valkanists.
Please keep such negativity in check. It's detrimental to group morale.
I understand. I just feel like Richard is suffering while we're running around in circles.
Richard is suffering? I cannot even begin to fathom what you're talking about.
There has to be some reason Richard's acting the way that he is. I know this isn't what he wanted.
I care not for his reasons. If King Richard does not put a stop to his current behavior, then I will be left with no choice but to kill him myself.
Hubert! No. I refuse to think like that. If that's your position, then I'll just prove to you that I can stop him.
However this ends, I fear the sin will be mine alone to bear. My brother lacks the temperament to kill a friend. Must you inconvenience us so?
Demon Fang! Evil Flash!
You could do better.
Bloodshot!
Let's go!
Full! Break! Bloodshot!
Teamwork is the key.
Must you inconvenience us so?
Bloodshot! Okay! Flash! Full! Burn! Die! Full! Antidote!
Hey! Let's go!
flash.
How long is a flash?
It's less than a second. This won't take long.
Strike! Not yet! Go!
Dive!
Dive! Bloodshot! Freeze! You can do better. You can... Okay, it's over! Rip to pieces! Stampede strike! Come forward! Bloodshot! Flash! Video arc! Roll down!
Let's keep moving.
Stay sharp, even against chumps.
Okay, freeze! Dive! Blast off! Demon Fang! Strike! Okay! Tiger Blade!
No!
Freeze! Mow him down! Fall! Fall! Burn! Dive! You can do better. Dive! Now! Thunderbringer!
Teamwork is the key.
The monsters in this lab are pretty strange, aren't they?
I've heard that Fendel has been investing in biological weaponry. Perhaps this lab is being used to facilitate it.
Watch out, guys. This one looks like trouble.
We will survive! Ha! Go! Go! Draw! Die! Die! Fall! Slice! Dust to dust! Break! Burn! Draw! Break! Die! Slice! It's over! Okay! Slash! Fall! Freeze!
Upon thee!
What? Okay, gotcha! Freeze! Down! Down! Whirl and flash! Fall! Tiger Blade! Fall! Freeze! Demon Bang! Flare Fall! Break! Aqua Bullet! Okay!
Is that all?
Slice! Eat this! Dust to dust!
Dragon Act! Let's go!
Flare Shot! What? Yeah!
Eagle's Eye! No!
Bloodshot! Burn! Be gone! Burn! Detonate! Demon Bang! Fall! Gotcha!
Free!
Die!
Let's go!
Freeze! Okay! Aqua Bullet! Flare Shot! There! Burn!
Eagle Eye of Life!
Freeze! Gotcha! Break! Freeze! Burst Die! Flare Shot! What? Draw! Die! Tiger Blade! Burst! Freeze! Bloodshot! Burn! Draw! What? Flare Shot!
No!
Eat this! Not yet! Flare Shot!
Yeah! Eagle's Eye!
Okay!
Let's go!
Break! Freeze! Come forth! Pretty alarm! Die! Not yet! How could I? Okay! Gale Rapid! Aqua Bullet! What? Draw! Die! Not yet! Pretty alarm! Flare Shot! Slash! Freeze! Burn! Pretty alarm! Strike! Aqua Bullet! Draw! Gotcha! Slow him down! Break! Fall! How could I? Flare Shot! Tiger Blade! Pretty it's over! Rip to pieces! Stampede Strike!
Hubert, why do you wear glasses?
Because my eyes are bad.
What? Are they?
I'm surprised you were able to defeat my Varus.
Fourier!
Pascal, is that you? Oh, good heavens, I thought someone was trying to steal my work.
Wow, I can't believe you built that Varus and everything. You're amazing, sis!
It would have been more amazing if you hadn't defeated it so easily. So, what are you doing here?
We came to talk about Fendel's Valkanus Creus experiment.
On Forbrenir? I'll have you know, I spent years working on the research used in that experiment. I may have used your work as a starting point, but what matters are results. You know that.
It's okay. I didn't come here to take credit for anything. I know you've done a ton of work on it. But no matter how smart you are, sis, the research is still flawed.
And just what does that mean?
Well, it's like... Look, it's gonna be a lot faster if I can just show you. you have any Creus fragments laying around? Like, maybe one the size of a bean. How's this? That's perfect. Here, gimme.
Impressive, yes? No one has ever been able to extract Elith from fire Creus so efficiently.
Yeah, but when we give this thingy a little chunka...
Pascal, what are you doing?
Guys, you might want to get back!
What just happened?
See? That's the trouble with fire Creus. If you apply too much pressure when extracting the Elith, it starts a chain reaction. And once that happens, it starts accelerating all the surrounding Elith, and then... kapow! You can contain the damage when it's a handheld weapon or something, but with the Valkanus, it would be a total disaster.
So that's why you never finished your research?
Yeah, I saw where it was headed, so I just chucked the whole kit and caboodle. And that's why we gotta stop the experiment before everybody gets blown up.
I can't do that.
Yeah, it might be tough for you to tell him, huh? Well, look, how's about you just show me where they are and I'll just do it.
Are you trying to make a fool of me?
Am I what now?
You saw where it was headed? You just worked it all out in your head! Do you have any concept of how hard I've worked to complete the research you've abandoned? You always do this! You mimic whatever I do, then just effortlessly do it better! I kill myself to be successful, and then you sweep in with your quick thinking and fancy talking, and you just leap ahead of me like it's nothing!
Fourier,
Fourier, we must get to the Valkanus Creus. Even if the experiment wasn't a danger, there's a different threat on the way. If we don't act now, it will be drained of its Elith, just like the other Valkanus.
Wait, the other Valkanus?
Yes, so we have to stop it, no matter what. Please, Fourier, tell us where Forbrenir is.
I don't know where it is, but the man in charge of the experiment does.
Who's that?
Fendel's chief science officer, Kurt Bessel.
Kurt Bessel?
You know him, Captain?
Yes. Though I never imagined we would meet again like this.
Where can we find him?
The Ministry of Science is located in the capital, although I couldn't say if he's there at the moment.
Thank you. That's a good place to start. We'll try to speak with Kurt ourselves.
Do as you like. It matters not to me.
Well, we got our Valkanus information, but I wish it hadn't gone down that way.
It was the best outcome we could have expected. At the very least, we learned that Fourier's primary objective wasn't bioweapons development.
Hubert, you saw how painful that was for Pascal and Fourier. Don't you feel anything at all?
Of course, but that ultimately has no connection to our key objectives.
But I hate seeing Pascal like this.
I know what you mean. Isn't there something we can do to help them work it out?
Stop this at once! I can't allow the two of you to waste more time discussing irrelevant nonsense. We have a mission to accomplish.
Hubert. I never knew she felt that way about me. All this time, I've been making her miserable all this time. I should go back and apologize.
I don't think that will help. Fourier's problem isn't you, Pascal. It's Fourier. Her spirit has been crushed by years of doubt and self-loathing. Sympathy will only make the problem worse.
But I love her, you know? I just wish she knew that. Oh, Pascal.
Don't worry. She'll understand someday. You're the only one who can stop the Valkanus experiment now. Fourier knows that's true, even if she'll never admit it. If the experiment isn't stopped, Fourier's work will end up killing a whole lot of people. And no one wants that, especially not you.
He's right. Helping us will save your sister's reputation and maybe even her life. Plus, we need you, Pascal. We can't do this alone. So, come on, pull yourself together and let's go.
Little bro. Thanks, guys. You're the best.
That was all right, Hubert.
I know what she's going through. And besides, it would be far too quiet if she weren't around. Now, can we all stop talking and just head for Zavert? There's no time to waste.
Fourier said that Kurt is Fendel's chief science officer.
There's a place called Fendel Tower north of the city that houses government agencies. I wager we'll find the Ministry of Science there.
Okay, let's ask around and see if we can find a way inside. Do you think we could get into Fendel Tower with your military credentials?
If he's been declared dead, then that likely wouldn't work.
Hubert is correct. In fact, they may already believe there's a con man out there using my name.
But we gotta do something.
Indeed. Fendel Tower is only the first step. We have to meet this Kurt as well.
If we can't find him, retrieving some of his research documents might be enough.
Do you really believe this can be settled with documents alone? Speaking with Kurt is the only way to be sure. Frankly, I would have expected you to feel the same, Captain Malik.
Well, I hate to break it to you, but I don't. I don't know where you'd get that idea.
Captain? Time sure flies. It feels like only yesterday that I made that friendship pact with Sophie and Richard. But we've all changed so much since then. I don't know what to believe anymore.
Asbel? What are you doing out here?
Sorry. I just needed some time to think about things.
About King Richard?
You know me too well. Hey, remember the first time we met him?
Of course. You broke into his room and then dragged him all over town. I was always surprised he enjoyed it as much as he did. He even wore that stupid disguise.
Yeah, good times. Everyone was together back then, even Richard. But now he's all alone, with no one to support him. Sometimes I wonder if that loneliness drove him to his current state. I can't help but think if things could have been different. I was so caught up in my own training that I never thought to check up on any of you guys. If I had been able to notice Richard's troubles, maybe I could have stopped things from the way they are now.
It's not too late.
I don't know.
Stubbornness is one of your strongest traits, you know. You're always pursuing some issue long after it's reached the point of annoyance. So if you believe he can still be saved, then don't give up. Just use the same persistence with him that you have shown me.
Thanks, Hubert. That means a lot coming from you. I'm glad you're around. You always put things into perspective.
Oh, come on. Besides, it's my job as the little brother to keep you out of trouble.
Ouch.
If King Richard doesn't have anyone to trust, then at least he can go to you.
You think so?
You promised to believe in him. And you have an obligation to maintain that promise.
I suppose it does. He's right. If I don't stop Richard, who will? I'm not going to give up, no matter what.
Pascal, what are you doing here? Verma!
You know each other?
Of course! Everyone, this is Verma. She's an Amarcian like me. Nice to meet you, everyone. So you work for Fendel now, right, Verma? That's right. Actually, I work at Fendel Tower. The security is such a pain. You have to use this fancy security pass just to get in. Hey, so do you think I could maybe kinda sorta borrow your pass? I've wanted to see the inside of that tower forever. Well, I don't know. Please? I promise I'll just look around and not break anything and come right back. Well, all right. I suppose I can trust you of all people. Aw, thanks, Verma. I totally owe you.
Fendel Tower, huh? I sure hope Kurt is here.
You said you knew him, right, Malik? In fact, you seemed shocked when you heard his name. What kind of person is he? If things go badly and we have to fight him, your information might help turn the tide.
We first met at the military academy over 20 years ago. Much as they do now, the people of Fendel was suffering. The climate was harsh, and our Valkanists provided no help. Most of the people were on the verge of poverty, or worse. The rich were content to let the poor struggle, so long as their own gluttony remained satisfied. Eventually, a young officer decided he had seen enough and started a reform movement. Kurt and I believed strongly in the cause, and had soon devoted ourselves to it completely.
So what happened?
It was youthful foolishness. Those in power brought pressure to bear and crushed the revolution before it could take hold. I knew my life was in danger, and so I decided to flee Fendel while I still could. But Kurt stayed. He refused to watch the light of revolution flicker and die. He was a man of fearsome intelligence and singular will. A man who would sooner die than surrender his ideals. Even if we do manage to track him down, I doubt he'll listen to an old coward like me.
But there's a chance, Captain. And that means we have to try.
I suppose you're right. Let's go find him.
This area is off limits.
Grandma's not feeling well, so she sent us in her place.
She sent 6 of you?
Today's procedure is unusually labor-intensive.
Well, alright. Go on through. But that pass of yours will only work on the first floor. All other areas are off limits.
Understood.
Sweet, Captain! You totally saved our bacon again. You're really good at this.
Yes, I suppose so.
I won't hold it against you if you wish to view me as a professional liar.
All right, we made it into the tower. Now the real work begins.
Right. We should find Kurt as soon as possible.
I have to say I'm relieved. When I first heard about Kurt, I feared you might try to avoid having to meet with him again. That no longer seems to be the case.
Having come this far, I no longer feel conflicted. It's just...
Yes?
I might have mentioned it before, but Kurt is not an opponent to take lightly. I can't say whether I'll be able to persuade him.
That's enough, Captain Malik.
What?
I'm saying try to keep your self-importance in check. Stop thinking of this as only your problem. Their Valkanus experiment will be disastrous, and convincing him of this is a duty we all share.
won't take long.
Eat this!
Victory is ours. This won't take long. Ha! Strike! Draw! Die! Fall!
Let's go!
Draw! Die!
Burn!
Ha! Strike! Roar! Strike!
It will take more than that to stand in our way.
This won't take long. Okay, die! Okay. Fall! Okay. Break! It's over! Rip to pieces! Stampede strike!
I must admit that your skills are quite impressive.
don't anticipate a challenge.
Gotcha!
Let's go!
Gotcha! Die! Next! Now! Ready alarm! Okay! Burn! I messed up.
I think that's all of them. I don't anticipate a challenge.
No! Gotcha! Die! Hey! Pretty alarm! Tiger Blade! Detonate! You could do better! Strike! 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 Be gone!
It will take more than that to stand in our way. Stay sharp, even against chumps.
Break! Die! Break! Burst! Draw! Freeze! Fall! Pull! Aqua Bullet! Freeze! You can do better. Draw! Mow him down!
Dive! Let's go!
Dive! Over!
Right into next week.
I've traveled back in time from
More stairs? How many floors are in this building anyway?
Hey, are you all right?
I'm sorry, what?
I'm curious as to why you are standing by yourself.
I'm not good with heights.
Oh, I see people down there. But they're tiny.
Captain, is that really true? About being afraid of heights?
Yes. Why would I lie about something like that?
Wait, but when you ambushed us at Wallbridge, weren't you waiting for us at the top of a tower?
Yes, and that's probably why I lost. Had there been any other option, I would have taken it.
Losing to Asbel must have really gnawed at you, huh?
I don't anticipate a challenge.
My regard! It's over! Ripped to pieces! Stampede strike!
Let's begin! Calamity Rondo! This is what happens when you misjudge your foe.
This won't take long.
Healing light, I'm calling
Be gone! Mow him down! Break! Demon Fang!
is what happens when you misjudge your foe.
Our destination is up ahead. Are you well?
Yeah, I'm just looking forward to seeing Kurt again.
Then perhaps you should act like it. Because when you appear anxious, it makes the others uneasy.
Oh?
My brother in particular relies on you with all his heart. So at this point, even false bravado would be more than welcomed.
Aren't we clever? Focus! This'll be tight!
Not looking good. You could do better.
Gotcha!
What's our motto?
Never give up!
So this is Kurt's office. Looks like he's out.
Are you sad he's not here?
A little, but I'm also relieved. I have no idea what I'll say to the man when I finally see him again. Anyway, we're here. We should learn what we can.
Is that...
Here, let me look. Yep, that's it. It's the Falconus Crius. It's hidden in a glacier right outside the capital.
What? That's just a stone's throw away.
If the Valkanus explodes, it will mean the end of Zavhert.
Someone's coming.
Malik, is that you?
Hello, Kurt. It's been a long time.
As much as I'd love to catch up, this is hardly the time nor the place.
We need to speak to you. It's important. Is it true that you're heading up the Valkanus experiment?
It is. And it's also true we're finally on the cusp of a vital breakthrough. If this experiment works, we'll be able to harvest Eleth at a phenomenal rate. The people of Fendel, all of them, will want for nothing. The revolution of 20 years past never died, old friend. It just took a different form.
You have to stop the experiment, Kurt.
The research you're using is flawed. If you extract too much Eleth, it'll initiate an unstoppable chain reaction and destroy the Valkanus.
This is Pascal. She's an Amarcian and an expert on the Valkanus. She founded the original research upon which Fourier based her work.
Your concerns are amusing, but unnecessary. The experiment will go forward as planned.
What?
Do you think me so foolish as to rely solely on the work of Miss Fourier? We've made extensive modifications to her research and accounted for every possible outcome. You have no cause for concern.
But...
My country is dying. If we halt the experiment, the plight of our citizens will become exponentially greater. We would be forced to invade neighboring countries, merely to survive. The border skirmishes of our recent past would quickly escalate into all-out war.
When you say neighboring countries, do you mean Windor?
We have nothing more to discuss.
So that's it? You refuse to stop the experiment?
Malik, out of respect for our past history together, if you leave now, I will give you time to escape. If not, I will summon the guards. You turned tail and ran once, Malik. I suggest you do so again.
Kurt, damn you!
Enough! You and I chose very different paths, old friend. This is mine.
Well, at least we know where the Valkanus is. That's something.
But Kurt refused to stop the experiment.
He's fought a revolution all by himself for the last 20 years. Think of the strength that must have taken. I wish I could support him. You heard what he said, Pascal. Do you still think the experiment is dangerous?
There's no safe way to extract Eleth from that Valkanus. It's just way too unstable.
I see.
Captain Malik, we should go to the glacier and stop the experiment. We're the only ones who know the truth. It's our responsibility.
Responsibility.
When we next meet Kurt, we will almost certainly have to fight him. Are you prepared to do that?
To fight my old friend.
If we do this, it will bring the wrath of the entire Fendel nation down upon us. And we are but 6 people. If you don't pull your weight in battle, it'll put all of us in danger.
Kurt is still my friend, no matter what happens here. But I will do whatever it takes to stop him. I owe him that much.
That's all I needed to hear. Shall we move onward?
Captain Malik, is there any chance we could find the leader of this country and ask him to stop the experiments?
Chancellor Eigen would be the man you seek. He certainly has the power to stop it.
But unfortunately for us, we didn't see Chancellor Eigen in Fendel Tower.
Somebody in town said Eigen is watching the experiments personally and stuff. So if we're gonna convince him, we better crash that party.
You may be right. If the Valkanus is in the glacial region, we should take the northeast exit out of town and hurry over there.
Right.